Listen, motherfucker.
Sometimes you just gotta grab life by the Pokeballs, realistically.
Let's get a shiny Macargo.
Yo! What? There's no way this has happened, bro!
I'm a sucker for me on a stick, you know what I mean?
Oh!
If I can just bang out an entire family instantly, then that's ideal. Delicious. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye.
Gums up the works. Oi. You'll thank me later.
Yo, 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 yo! What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, chat? Hello, hello, hello. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? Hey, hey. Welcome in, guys. Hello, hello. How's it going? Thanks for being early to the stream. Hope everyone is doing great. Happy Saturday. It's actually my mom's birthday today. So if my mom happens to pop in the chat, I talked to her earlier and she's actually out and about doing some stuff with her sister. So she probably won't, but wish my mom a happy birthday in your thoughts and or if she comes into the stream. What's up, RJ? Congrats on being first. Welcome in, Llama. Good to see you, friends. Hope y'all are good. So what we're gonna do today is some shiny hunting, shocker. But based on the news we recently received, Pokemon Bank will be shutting down. And actually shutting down this time. Before, it was just like you couldn't download it, it wasn't going to be available from the App Store or the 3DS store, etc., etc. But now it's going bye-bye for good, at the end of February of next year. So, until then, until we get the ports for the rest of the DS and 3DS games, there will be several shiny locked Pokemon. So today we're going to be going for type null in Ultra Moon, alongside, of course, you guessed it, Charmander in Fire Red Leaf Green. So let's get switched on over here. And I did a few encounters to start, just to make sure everything worked there. And, alright, so I did one day of Stardew here. I think I'm on, like, year 7 of my Stardew file here. And Leaf Green. There we go. Yeah, and I mean, realistically, I'm gonna need 2 type null and 1 Poipole. I did shiny hunt 1 Poipole, previously, but of course, gonna need 2. And based on the past couple games, who knows if it's even gonna be, available to get another Poipole, and B, is it gonna be shiny locked? Probably. Following the trends. Oh, let me turn this down, that's kind of loud. Alright, there we go. Yeah, following the trend, if Poipole is even available, who knows if it's even going to be unlocked, so... Let's at least start, this hunt, and all we do is save in front of Wick here in the Aether Foundation, and she hands us the type null. And, it's a very fast hunt, all things considered. Probably about 30 seconds, give or take, or less. So yeah, we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's not actually, I don't recall if type null is affected by Shiny Charm. I don't believe it is. So this might be full odds, or half odds, I should say. 1 in 4096. So. So we'll see how it goes, but I gotta turn on the filter here, because the switch screen is a little bit washed out without the contrast being turned up. There we go, that's better. Additionally, before I started stream, I was actually intending to start stream around like 2 p.m., but I got super sidetracked. I was looking at my computer storage and realized I have so much shit that is just absolutely bogging down my storage and potentially contributed to issues that I've had in the past. I mean, mainly it's old VODs, which I would like to get some sort of external storage drive to keep those on rather than them being on my main storage. At the very least, I could get like an E drive or like a terabyte, solid state, and just put all that stuff on there in terms of, past videos, past graphics, all that stuff from the old stream days. But I was looking at some some stuff in my downloads folder and stuff I hadn't even really saved, and I found my last stream at the old place, but it was actually the last stream I did at my mom's place before me and Coda moved to our previous apartment, and that was in May of 2023. So that shit was kind of crazy. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of reminiscing and then basically just moving stuff over to free up some room from my C drive, essentially. I'm like, this can't be good. Happy birthday, Mama Colty. Llama, I hope you're doing well today. What's going on? Right before Pokemon Day, yeah, true. Just in time. So I don't know. What they have planned, but that can't be a coincidence, right? That they're ending bank communication right before Pokemon Day. So we'll see. Yeah, I hope these hunts are nice to me. I don't recall. I believe Poipole was pretty kind to me, but we shall see. 1 in 4096. Has anyone in chat done either of these hunts for Poipole or Type Null? And that being said, I'm using like the 3DS mod thing to rewrite the re-trigger the event for Type Null, because I grabbed one and grabbed the non-shiny Type Null previously. But you're not going to be able to do that on the Switch, if Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon ever comes to it down the line. Who knows? Who knows how it will work? I sure don't. You did it for one of the line? For one of each, RJ? Nice. You don't really care for shiny living decks? Unfortunately, I can't relate to that, because I do very much care. But I'm getting pretty close. We are under 250 to go for the full shiny living decks at this point. And quite a journey it has been. You're about to go to Abuelita? Hell yeah. Tell Abuelita we said hello. And I hope you have a fun time. You guys doing anything in particular? I appreciate it, RJ. Thanks, dude. Turn this down a little bit here. Let me know how the video or the sound audio is comparatively to my voice. Before someone told you null was shiny locked and swish, you reset like 1,000 times. No! Oh no. I mean, at least you didn't do 4,000 times. And if I recall correctly, null in swish is whatever the name of the city is. The city where the final tournament takes place. At the very top of the map. I forget the name. Just vibing with her and your niece. Nice. Very nice. Hope you guys have fun. And hope the vibes are good. Good on mobile. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. Rose's Tower. What is that, like Linden? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played Swish and not been in, like, the DLC islands. Yeah, Winden? That looks right. I think that's correct. Not Linden, but Winden. Because you go there after you have winned the rest of the battles. Never mind. Almost an homage to Wimbledon. What is that, like the tennis cup or place? Is that a place or like the name of a tournament? I don't know. Yeah, it actually seems like type null is slightly faster than Charmander, and Charmander itself is already pretty fast, so I would say that type null is about like 23 seconds, give or take. Oh, it's actually a lot faster. Solid like 5 seconds faster. Cool. Just the tournament, but I might be wrong. I think it is the tournament as well, actually, when I think about it. So yeah, we got some Disney news today. I mean, the two main things I'm interested in for said Disney moves is the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. There's going to be more of a deep dive later tonight, I believe, in which we'll hopefully be getting another KH4 gameplay trailer. But they announced Coco as the first Disney World in KH4 and had some more gameplay of of like the aftermath of KH3. And then we got the a Doomsday trailer as well, another Doomsday trailer, which looks crazy. I'm very excited for that. New Avengers film. Probably want to snag some tickets for that already in advance. We got a knuckle stack in chat for any Pokemon community game players. Any players in the chat room? Coco lends itself well to the enemies of Kingdom Hearts. I think there's going to be some really cool, like, Heartless within the world. And of course, I love how, you know, every world Sora and the gang go to, there's always, you know, some sort of transformation or some sort of exclusive Keyblade. And already of what they've showed, we haven't seen any, you know, exclusive Heartless for that particular world yet, just a couple shadows. I'm trying to think of the name of where Sora is right now, and its name escapes me. I keep wanting to say Scala ad Kylum, but that's not right. It's like the real world. Quote-unquote the real world where he's trapped in currently. A lot of people are hoping for a Star Wars world, since obviously that's part of the Disney IP at this point. I don't really know if that's going to be likely. I think it would be really cool if that was the case, and interesting how they would play that out, but don't necessarily think that will happen. I really did like the Toy Story world and Monsters, Inc. in Kingdom Hearts 3. I would like for them to return to either one of those in KH4, because I thought they were both really strong additions. I hope everyone's vibing on this Saturday and having a good day so far. Thank you, Llama. Drive safely. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Bye. Oops. That was definitely not shiny, right? Meow 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 meow. Hey Brian, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, big dog. Happy Saturday. How are you? We're starting a type null hunt here on the Ultra Moon version. This is a soft reset hunt for a gift Pokemon. And the reason we're doing this is because this Pokemon has been shiny locked in every game after this. And therefore, in the end of February of next year, they announced that Pokemon Bank is going to be closed for good. So now, I gotta do this hunt before it closes. So, hey, what's going on, Roger McDouble? Welcome in, buddy. Sal's Pizza for dinner. Hopefully we're not tonight's big loser. Dinner. I'm excited for the LAN party tonight, Roger. Looking forward to it, bud. Ten middle fingers to closing bank, for real. Thank you for the watch streak, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. And like the last hunt I did on the 3DS, that Chestnut, like that's not something I had to do. I could have hunted that in Scarlet and Violet. But it's still just sometimes more fun to do a hunt in a past game and then transfer it up to Pokemon Home, you know. So, yeah, we shall see how it plays out. Unfortunate, but bound to happen. Yeah, you know, I agree, but it's just always something you never want to occur. I have things stored there that I now have to move somewhere else. So at the moment, I don't have anything in Bank, but Bank at this point essentially acts as a portal to get Pokemon from the DS or 3DS games into the Bank, and then Bank connects to Home and puts it from Bank to Home. So again, I don't have anything stored in Bank currently, but you know, once Bank closes, that shuts it and locks permanently the gate between the DS and 3DS games transferring up to Home. So that's kind of where we're at with it. Bank and Home are essentially the same thing, but Bank is for the 3DS and Home is for the Switch. Yeah, dude, I was saying earlier in the stream that I got very sidetracked earlier by going through my storage on my disk drives, my C drive and my D drive for storage. And I realized that there's just so much shit just sitting in my downloads folder, which is bogging up my C drive. And there was so much stuff that could be moved over to my D drive in order to just free up space and actually, you know, my C drive being so full of bullshit probably contributed to some potential computer issues I was having in the past with like crashing or lag or or what have you. But a lot of that bulk was just like old VODs that I have saved from like 2021 through 2025, or I should say 2021 through 2024 is the bulk of it. And then a little bit in 25, and then, you know, a few streams from this year since I've started going live a little bit more consistently. The digital junk drawer. And what I've been like good about when I've been saving my VODs as of recently is actually taking them from my downloads folder and, you know, actually moving them up to, you know, their destination folder and then deleting the copy from the downloads. But there was apparently a lot that I had missed. Adge moment. Heard that. What may have got me in the headspace to like actually look at my storage might have been the fact that I use like a can of air blower to actually clean out my PC cabinet of all the dust and bullshit that's in there today. So like physically cleaning out my computer and then like cleaning out the storage of my computer kind of goes hand in hand. Alright, and just like that, we got 50 type null resets under our belt. And no sparkles. Okay, that actually caught it. The thing that's a little annoying with type null here is that there's not really a great photo to capture the counter for the hunt. What I try to look for is something that flashes on the screen and then goes away on its own for like a second or two. Welcome back from ad jail. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, there's not really a great counter for the type null hunt. So I have it as Wick here saying, Master Colty, welcome back. But the thing is, if I spam A too fast, it actually misses that and misses the counter. There's, again, there's not a a piece of text that stays on the screen and goes away on its own. So for example, on the Charmander hunt, what I have as the counter that makes it go from 4644 to 4645 is this text right here. Colty received the Charmander from Professor Oak. And that goes away without me having to press the A button. So it's always going to be a consistent, on the screen for like 2 seconds and then go to the next text. So it doesn't double count. For type null, there's not something that stays on the screen for that short amount of time and goes away on its own. Like, except for this right here, you receive type null, but see how, it prompts me to press the A button, so it's not like it does go away on its own, unfortunately. But, I don't know, that's like a 0th world problem. Perhaps negative 1st world problem. $46.46 for Charmander. What are you getting up to today, Brian? Anything goodly on this Saturday? Bye, Teddy Ursa. Recuperating from being fucked all week. Yeah, that's what the weekend is for. Have you been, like, properly staffed, or has it just, like, been really busy? Because I believe for a little while you were, like, kind of short-staffed there, and it was just basically fucking you over, specifically. Been busy? Well, that's good. Good and bad. I hope you get some good feedy-uppy time this weekend, man. Other department is short, so you're helping there. So yeah, you are being stretched as it is. Yeah, and it's busy. I hear you, bro. Yeah, this week in the basement waterproofing world was not too crazy. I think we set up like 100 free estimates, which is kind of our goal. That pretty much is our goal on a regular basis, but we did add a couple new reps on board. So technically that goal should have gone up, but our lead intake hasn't really changed, so that's why in my head the goal is still the same. But yeah, we're doing a good job, and our higher ups are happy with our department as it is, so can't complain about that. You have shit to do, but you don't have it in you. I know, dude, I know. What specifically do you have to do, like yard work and shit, or? You gotta clear the gutters. You gotta trim your gigantic hedges. Yeah, I pretty much have like a monthly chat with my higher-ups, if you will. And we kind of go over the specifics and the numbers and stuff. And yeah, everything has been on point for like the past several months, so it's been great. Been getting done what I need to get done, and that's what matters. Your department will be short for the foreseeable future. Fired guy yesterday. Did you have to do it? I assume so, if it's your department. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. A month in, and it's not looking good, so... Yeah, I mean, in the long run, someone like that is just gonna be more of a detriment than anything, so better to get him out now, I suppose. Oh, you don't have to do that? Well, that's good. That is good, then. Thank you for the lurkies, RJ. I appreciate you chilling, hanging out, dude. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. You're the field general running the floor. Nice. Yeah, so you don't deal with the back-end HR shit. But obviously, if someone's underperforming, you know, you're gonna have that feedback, I'm sure. Or, as you may say, fucking terrible. Synonymous statements there. Yeah, I guess we actually have one of our, I'm pretty sure he's like the president of our parent company's, or he's the president of our parent company, and he's coming by the office on Monday, I believe. And as far as I can tell, and as far as I've heard from the other managers, this is like his first visit to us in general. So that should be interesting. Oh, you're expanding, I see. Like expanding the warehouse, or what kind of expansion are you guys doing? I don't think you mentioned that, unless I forgore. Which is also a grand possibility. Like that one, for example, I spam clicked all the way through, so I missed that encounter. Oh wow, another 32,000 square feet. Yeah, that's quite an expansion for sure. Yeah, so I'm sure you're trying to figure out like where shit gets put. Do you have to like directly do that shit and deal with that decision making? Then you somehow lost inventory space. Wow. Yeah, that's no bueno. all 4 departments move / are moving in the building and you haven't shut down or closed. Yeah, business as usual, of course, but everyone just, you know, move on the fly and figure it out. That sounds like a grand old time. That kind of reminds me like when I worked at Talbot's and we were closing in the process. There was, I mean, before like the last month of the process when we were quite literally cleaning everything up and shutting everything down, there was a time when we were at the same time closing and still having production as usual. And that was fucking chaotic. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy time. Fun times on the machines at that job. Was definitely my favorite part of that whole gig. What's up, King Yo Dragon? Thanks again for the follow and welcome in. Yep, it's 1 in 8192. To be exact. So I might even go 20k for this thing. We'll see. See what happens. I started this hunt just after this game released on the Switch for Pokemon Day in February. And been playing it, or been hunting it on and off. Toward the beginning, I was pretty consistent and doing a lot of encounters, and then I trailed off a bit. But nowadays, I'm trying to do at least like 100 a week. Yeah, not ideal. Full odds is not for the faint of heart. Alright, hang on, chat. Alrighty, I am back. Coda will be coming home soon, so she just gave a call. You spent a week on Shiny Burmy and Arceus with the Shiny Charm and its Pokédex perfected. I got really lucky with Burmy. What had happened was, let's share the story real quick. I ended up failing a Shiny Wormadam from a tree in Legends Arceus. And the reason I failed it is because this was like fairly new to when the game was coming out, and I realized, okay, if something shines in the overworld, and you saved beforehand, it will still be shiny when you go back over there. So for whatever reason, like I think I caught it in the wrong ball that I wanted or something. I caught the Wormatum, and then I reset the game, thinking that it would still be there. But little did I realize that the trees, as opposed to the overworld shakes, are different. So, yeah, clearly it was gone. But then I ended up going for Burmy, and I think I got it within like 80 something trees. So I got really lucky on that. I didn't perfect it, but I did get the, obviously the shiny charm. So I think with charm and no perfection, it's like 1 in 819, which is still obviously very under odds if I got an 80. We're about to be for 4669, which is pretty nice. Skipped that one as well. Derp. US took over 800. God damn. You got Combi and Apom from a tree before it. Oh no. Oi. Gotta love phases. Well, congrats on the Burmy though. Which cloak was it? The Wormatum that I failed was a trash cloak, so it will always remain as trash in my mind. Heroes was also trash. Doing a shiny team to move into Brilliant Diamond to restart with. Very nice. What else was on your shiny team? Did you already do that hunt, or are you still collecting for it? Or that playthrough, rather? Before this, I think my last stream, no, 2 streams ago actually, I ended up getting shiny Alpha Octillery from the spawn in Legends Arceus. And I was basically just going to camp and then flying over to it. And I phased like a lot of times, 9 times to be exact. Got like 2 Murkrow, 2 Murkrow, 2 Skorupi, no, 1 Skorupi, and I actually got 2 shiny Alpha Drapion before getting the squid, which was kind of silly. Both of them off stream, of course. But yeah, I got the Octillery at only 151 checks as well, so that was also very under odds. You got Sir Viper, Goldeen, Burmy, Sunkern, Remoraid, and Shanks. Nice. Nice little mix of generations 1 through 4. That's cool. What we've been doing on stream here to select the next hunts that I go for, I have all the Pokemon I need for Shiny Living Dex on a wheel, and we'll spin that in order to choose the next hunt. So right now I'm at about 240 Mons to go for the full Shiny Living Dex. and we did spin Teddy Ursa as the next target, which I was going to hunt in Legends Arceus. But with the news of Pokemon Bank coming to a close, I'm like, yo, I need 2 type nulls and a Poipole. So I'm going to try to get at least one of those. I mean, there's still 6 months until that time comes. Over 6 months. But still, might as well get a jump on it now, I suppose. And while Type Null and Silvally are on the wheel, kind of got to jump forward a bit. In the first 2 gens, the max level for the Mons to Obey is 10. So the first gyms will be irritating. They ignore your commands too much. It's funny when they like either get confused or just like hit themselves. But it is frustrating when you're trying to do like a playthrough like that. Yeah, I mean, as a Pokemon collector, it's definitely my crowning achievement. And when it's done, you know, I don't know what I'll do with myself. I'll probably take up stamp collecting after that. Or like rocks. I like cool rocks. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely obsolete at this point for the casual Pokemon player, but again, for like the collector or, you know, the retro Pokemon gamer, you know, it's completely, by shutting down Bank, they're going to completely cut off Pokemon from gens 1 through 7 to ever be able to come onto the Switch or onto Pokemon Home. So it definitely sucks in that regard. You can do Pokemon cards. I would if I could get packs. We used to do a lot of card ripping or pack ripping here on the stream a couple years back. But yeah, since the prices have just gotten outrageous, it's definitely died down a bit. I didn't really stream much last year as it was. I actually do have 3 packs of Pitch Black, and for every 5 subs to the stream here on Twitch, we will be ripping 2 packs. Just in case anyone's feeling generous and would like to contribute directly to the stream itself. Start Nuzlocking full time after I complete it? Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe something in my brain will change and I'll actually enjoy Nuzlocking and not find it stressful anymore. Yep, scalpers have ruined many a hobby. Very unfortunate. Yeah, no, don't do it. Once we get to 4,700 for Charmander, I think we'll do 1 or 2 champions matches. Because I would still like to hit Master Ball this season. Right now, I'm at Ultra 3, I believe. It might even be Ultra 4, to be honest with you. I gotta grind a bit. Might even try, maybe we'll do either Champions or some TCG Pocket Ranked. Because I'm actually in Ultra Ball 1 in TCG Pocket. And I don't care as much about getting Master Ball in Pocket at this point. No, I hear you on that. 100%. That's exactly how I am, King. It's like I tend to stay away from competitive games, and like if I do play them, I'll do like one match or like two matches, and I'm like, I'm done. And I just fucking hate losing in that regard, you know. I think that's my biggest issue. And like champions is one thing or the other, but something inside me really, really dislikes losing at pocket competitive. It's like really frustrating. Hey, baby. What do you got?
I got pulled pork nachos.
Dang.
Yum. Girl lunch.
Girl lunch.
Chips and pulled pork.
No, that sounds like boy lunch to me. I had the last piece of chicken from yesterday.
Okay. Okay. Well, you also got nachos.
I know.
They were good, but
Where'd you guys go again?
Moby Dick. Moby Dick these nuts.
What? They smell really good.
Yeah,
All right.
it was good.
I don't think I'm hungry though.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome in, Kiana. Welcome in, Dakota. What's up, guys?
No! Oh my god. Can we tell, can we tell the Steve
yeah,
the
story
Steve
time.
story?
Go ahead.
Alright, so I was just driving, you know, in that neighborhood, and I saw Steve walking on the road.
Alright, you said.
Alright, hold up.
Story time!
Story time! Alright, so I was driving in the neighborhood, that neighborhood, and walking on the road, and I see Steve with his little like blue plaid shirt walking on the side of the road. So I was like, oh, I have to stop and say hi to Steve. I love that man. So I did, and I checked in with him. I was like, hi, how you doing? Do you remember me? At first he looked at me like he didn't know me. I'm like, brother, it's only been a couple of months. Like, give me a year before you forget about me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, Dakota, Colton, but he went like the Constance. Like when he was like, oh yeah, that's you guys.
Wait, he said the constant?
Yeah, he
As
was
if
like,
that was my
I know, I don't know, I didn't correct him. I was like, yeah, the Constance.
That's really funny.
But yeah, no, he was definitely asking like, oh, how's Colton been? You know, we like the new neighbors, but they don't have like, we miss you guys. We miss you guys' energy. So it was very sweet. And I gave him like 2 hugs, probably like, and maybe even a third one. I can't remember, but he was.
He kind of blacked out a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we love Steve.
I know, I love Steve. And honestly, like, I might even like text our old landlord and see if we can just get his number and just, I don't know, just so he has people. Because I worry because he's an old man. He's all by himself.
Kiana or Dakota might have his number.
Yeah, if you guys want to send me his number.
Send her Steve's number if you have it. I'm pretty sure at least Dakota does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because we got to check in. We got to check in with Steve. Protect Steve at all costs, guys. Love that man. Every time we look at the stars out here, we're like, oh, Steve would know that one.
Yeah. He was our old neighbor in the old place that we moved out of a few months ago.
Yep. He was fabulous. So it was very cute. And at the end, like when I was leaving, he was like, oh, thanks for making my day brighter. He was just so sweet. And I just want to adopt him as like a part of our family.
That's wholesome.
Yeah. Old place, man neighbor. Yes. He doesn't have a car right now. Ah. I should have offered him a ride because it looked like he was walking to his car. Oh no.
His old Nissan shit the bed.
Oh no. Reese! Alright, well, you guys have to keep me posted if stuff goes on with Steve because I think about that man constantly and like he started like crying when we were like packing up our stuff and moving, so it definitely it hits the heartstrings. Yeah. Alright.
I'm glad you saw him today.
Me too, honestly. And again, the hugs were just so sweet, and he smelled really clean, which that was a plus. I was really worried that he didn't, but he smelled really clean.
That's low-key surprising.
All right, well, thanks for my story time, guys. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my girl lunch.
Sounds good, honey bun.
All right.
Thank you.
Love you.
I love you.
Bye, everyone. Come on, Reese. Reese.
Oh, Reese's gonna say hello.
Oh,
boyo.
Ooh, the cutie.
Eat. All right, go ahead. Get out of my sight. What a fluffy boy. What a fluffy, stinky boy he is. Yeah, that was sweet. When I muted for a bit earlier, Coda actually called me to tell me that story. Oh, boy. The shop quoted him like $2,500 to fix his car. Do you know what's wrong with it? And sounds good, Kiana. Thank you. Yeah, I know, like, you know, around the holidays, we're definitely going to be sending him, and you guys for that matter, Christmas cards and stuff. But I think especially with Steve, like, he really appreciates that type of connection, you know. A sweet guy. Who the fuck is Steve? I like that, Brian. Yeah, I don't know why, but Reese was hiding under the pull-out mattress. And at this point, he has like so many little hiding spots where he likes to just sit and relax and sleep. But that was not a usual spot for him. His brakes and the whole underbody. Eesh. Yeah, and I mean, as someone who just traded in a Nissan that was on the brink of shitting the bed forever, I get it. And especially the underbody thing, I'm sure he had like some rot under there. I know my old Nissan Altima, it was like an '04 Altima, and that had some really, really, really bad underbody rot. Just from, like, the moist temperature that we have up here in the Northeast. What's going on, Cyberpunk Chris? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, man, the new car is great. So we got a 2016 RAV4. And it is, it's really nice. No complaints whatsoever. And Coda, thank you for the resub for 5 years. Holy! Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Cheers to knowing you for 5 years. Plus. Yeah, I guess this is your stream birthday.
Wait, this is my stream anniversary?
Yeah, it's your birthday.
Woo! Did it.
Happy sub day. Your sub day happens to coincide with my mom's birthday. What a pesos bozo. Doing good. Just got home from the gym. Nice. Yeah, we're chilling. Just doing some shiny hunting in here. Mm-hmm. 7 years, bro. Fuck, you're old. Fuck, you're old, man. That's crazy, bro. Alright, again, I skipped right through that encounter. Like a silly goose. Non-shiny. That's crazy, bro. You should try that command, Coda. It's ! follow age, one word. Oh, also Reese is trapped in here.
Come on.
Gut? I mean, maybe not trapped, but just staring at the door.
Alright, I'll be back for him.
Alright, sounds good. Five years, 1 month. Yeah, so it really is your anniversary. That's crazy. Thank you. Thank you for the continued support. As a reminder, chat, we will be opening a couple Pokemon packs every 5 subs to the stream here on Twitch. So if we get 4 more, we'll open a couple packs of Pitch Black. Waited for a month to see if I was safe before subbing. Yeah, and apparently, you know, she's been here ever since, so it worked out great. It worked out great for that guy. That guy being me. There we go. Been subbing longer than we've been together. True. I mean, you had to get in on early, I guess. I had to stalk him first. Scope out the vibes, aka stalk. It's alright. Again, it clearly worked out, so. Clearly. That one bite of pulled pork nacho I had was fucking delicious, by the way. Delectable, even. You're having a giant blueberry crumb cake muffin. That sounds pretty damn good. Where'd you get it from? From the Muffin Man, perhaps? Dude, we've been getting muffins from Stop and Shop recently, like as my regular morning snack at this point. And dude, they're so fucking good. I prefer the chocolate chip ones. Oh, definitely Cumbies. Definitely Cumbies. They got good muffins? Yeah, I can't say I've ever had a Cumbies muffin. Or like any sort of pastry. I do see them there, now that I think about it. But never tried one. 2 for $4 right now? That's a deal. I believe they're like 4 for $6 at Stop and Shop. So we get like basically 8 every time we go shopping there. So basically like $1.50 each. But they're not like giant. They're like regular size. regular sized muffins. But yeah, they are delectable. For sure, man. No, I literally have one every morning at work. Between 8 and 9, I'll go in and warm it up in the toaster oven. Cut it in half, place it like each side facing down, and toast it for about 10 minutes. Nice warm muffin. All right, another one encounter apiece here, and then we'll do maybe we'll do a couple TCG pocket battles. Try to climb the ladder a bit. All right, let's check them both at the same time. And non-shiny POS ×2. Oh, classic. No, these type null encounters are quite fast, which is great. So let's see how I can do this. I haven't connected my phone to this app in a long ass time, so bear with me. Let's see if I remember things. Alright, yeah, that looks good. So let me actually bring it to the window here. Nice. Let's bring it like right here, and then this down to here. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna open this deluxe pack EX came back, and I don't remember when the last time I played TCG Pocket on stream has been, but it's been a long ass time. Essentially, this deluxe pack EX comes back every so often and has one of the rarest cards in the game, or I should say one of the most sought after cards of the game in Professor's research here. Everyone wants this shit. I have one. I would love a second one. So let's go ahead and pull one right now, shall we? It's just really sought after because it basically just allows you to draw 2 for free. So it's just busted. It's a staple in every single deck. Alright, nothing good. I love being shared things that I already have. Thanks. All right, yeah. Let's just do a rank battle here. This is the deck I have been running in Miraidon EX. Very, very good. Very powerful. Good pivot ability as well. So let's see what we can do here. Not a great start with the 2 Turos in my hand, but whatever. And also not a great start with Ryolu. At least he is going second. Yep, there's the professor. Sorry, at least he's going first, I meant. Okay, Poncho and Ryolu. So let's ball first. And then research here. Okay, there's mine, but... Oh, you got some incense?
Yeah. But naked.
Oh, wow. It smells like baby powder. Kind of smell the same. These all kind of smell the same to me. No, it smells different. Stop! Get!
Smell.
No! Get! Alright, I guess I'll just attack. I don't really want to put out Miraidon yet. You're covered in muffin crumbs and couldn't be happier. Okay. I do wish I had Oricorio right now. So what can we do here? He's got 5 in his hand. We have 7. So Lycia will give me my 1 Magnemite. We could send out Miraidon. An attack to Miraidon would do 110. Unless he has Corinna, in which it would kill Miraidon. Yeah, this is not looking great so far. What Let's just Professor here, see if we can get Magneton. Okay, good. Worked out decently, so we just do 1, 2, and 3. And then, yeah, I guess we just bring in Miraidon and hope for the best here. We'll do 80 to him. And hope that he doesn't have the Stadium or Corinna to KO me. Okay. Maybe he just sends out Hitmontop? Okay, yeah. So he'll do 40 to Miraidon and 20 to Magneton. That's okay. We'll honestly take that. And I mean, I would love to just get Cyrus 1 in 8 chance. Okay, he did not even attack. I do wish I got Cyrus though. I think what I'd like to do is... get my other Magnemite. Because if I kill Hitmontop... he's just gonna swing for 160 and destroy Miraidon. Which I think I can afford here. So yeah, let's do this to conserve my energy. And then yeah, we'll just take out Hitmontop. He brings out Lucario. he kills Miraidon, and then the following turn we hopefully that's all that happens this turn. Damn, he's got the 2 professors research, of course. Okay, he was gonna kill me either way, so that's fine. Alright, that's GG's. That is GG's because we are going to be able to do more than 80 damage here. Let's just draw the Magneton here. Nope, we did not. But either way, we'll get the Magneton from Clement. Load these babies up with Volt Charge. And another one. I mean, I could just evolve to Magnezone, but let's just go the long way. Might even concede before I can attack. GG's! Good, good, good. Freaking love this full art Miraidon, looks so cool. Cool, on a 6-win streak right now. Let's keep it going. I feel like I got decently lucky with that one. Alright, we are facing a water deck, and we got Miraidon to start. That's it. That's not amazing. But we run it either way, and we're going first. So we gotta get at least one Magnemite here this turn. Or else we are not looking too good. Oh, wow. Okay. Not only do you not see Palkia or Suicune much anymore, but having Wash Rotom is wild. Alright, please, let's get one Magnemite and not the Oricorio. Okay. That is not great, but we'll just throw him up and end our turn. Unfortunate. One energy for 30 damage is kind of massive. Alright, I need to draw Lycia this turn. Because I need my Magnemites. I need my Magnemites back. Okay, yeah, so we get at least one. Guaranteed. Or your money back. Alright. I mean, yeah, we'll just attach to Miraidon, I guess. Or I could attach to Oricorio. I don't know what this guy is planning. I mean, Wash Rotom is not really great. I mean, the attack is fine, but the fact that it has a retreat cost of 2 is not really that good. So I would like to attach my energy. It really doesn't matter because I have this Miraidon waiting. And we're going to get 3 next turn either way. So let's just attach to Oricorio and end our turn. Yeah, you really don't see Palkia too much anymore. I feel like Palkia could be good with Oh, he's got the Soothing Shore, so he heals 20 from himself each turn. Or anyone on the field that has water energy attached heals 20 from themselves. Yeah, no, I was gonna say the Vaporeon plus Melodic EX combo would be great with Palkia too. That way you could move the water energies that Melodics generates to Palkia. But yeah, this is good. So let's do Magneton. Let's take one energy. And then put one here. We'll bring out Miraidon. We'll say yes to bring Miraidon to the active spot. And then attach all 3 energies to it. Then we're going to bring this Miraidon back to the deck because he is damaged and avoid a Cyrus. And then yeah, we just attack for 100 here. So yeah, we're in pretty good shape currently. If he has Mega Sharpedo, if he brings out Carvanha, he's definitely got Mega Sharpedo, yeah. And Mega Sharpedo does 70 damage for 1 water energy, and that allows you to attach a water energy to one of your bench Pokemon as well. Alright, he's Sabrina's me. I mean, let's just anticipate him sending out Mega Sharpedo, shall we? Manaphy. Interesting. Okay, but the Manaphy doesn't have any energy. Interesting plays coming from this opponent. See ya! Alright, GG's. That was a strange one, but we got 2 dubs. Might as well try for a third, shall we? To reach Ultra Ball 2. Fire energy, yeah, so this is definitely a Mega Rayquaza deck. Hopefully we get the other... Oh, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that is fine. I did want the other Magnemite. The key to this deck is just getting both Magneton online as fast as possible, so you can just start generating electric energy on the bench, or even in the active spot. And then from there, you can just send out Miraidon EX, and he just eats. He eats opponents for breakfast, lunch, and din-din. He probably just tries for a slam here, which could do up to 40. Alright, excellent. Best case scenario. Okay. This would be great if I could KO. Yeah, I mean, unless I flip 2 tails, I will KO his Dratini this turn. Oh wait, no, I can't KO his Dratini, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I think I should just get Miraidon out here. And then we electric generator twice just to get some energy on the bench. Or we get 0 energy on the bench. Excellent. Force him to retreat. Alright, yeah, he hasn't got a single lightning energy, so this is looking great for me. Endless Tales. Yeah. When that happened in this game, it's just like, what the fuck, bro? Alright, well, there's one Tails. Only 20 damage. Alright, so we still KO Dratini, which is excellent. I'd like to wait for Lycia before I use my other Pokeball. So yeah, let's just roll with this here. Yeah, he's really got nothing. He might just say GG's. Alright, there's finally a electric energy. He's got 4 in his hand? Yeah, he just says GG. Alright, cool. Easy 3 dubs, chat room. Easy 3 dubs, and we're Ultra Ball rank 2. We're on an 8-game win streak. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thank you for clapping. Cool. Alright, let's switch back to the other hunts here. Let me see when an ad is coming up. Oh, it looks like we just had an ad. I'm very not good at seeing when the ads are coming and going. I apologize for that, chat, but I appreciate you sitting through them. Alright, yeah, let's get back to it. If anyone's just popping in, we are hunting for Charmander in Professor Oak's lab in Fire Red Leaf Green. And we're hunting for type Null in Ultra Moon version. With the news of Pokemon Bank closing at the end of February 2027. Effectively, that will shiny lock type Null at that time, as well as Silvally, which is very unfortunate. So let's try to get one or both of them before then, shall we? Thank you for the shiny luck, Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you. I would love for the shiny Charmander we get to be modest female. That'll just make it extra rare and a little easier for the actual playthrough of the game. Modest nature helps most for Charmander in these games, because any fire move is considered special attacking, regardless. I'll probably be good to go for another 20 minutes or so, and then I've got to hit the road. But let's see what we can do in the last 20 minutes. Shine, bitches, shine. Or don't. I mean, realistically, they probably won't, and I won't be mad about it, but hey, it'd be nice to see it. It would be excellent to see it. I hope everyone's been having a good Saturday. Appreciate you coming into the stream and hanging out with us here. So my fun plans for tonight include going to a friend's house. We're having a Halo 3 LAN party. When was the last time you've been to a LAN party, chat room? LAN as in, like, without the D, but like capital, yeah, capital LAN. In which we, boot up the game on several Xbox 360s and then connect them together with Ethernet cords and then have one, like, game. It's been about never. I've been to one in my life, but, yeah, our good pal Roger McDouble, he has a lot of retro consoles and an amazing retro collection. So he's got all the components needed to initiate a LAN party with like 10 of us. So, very cool. And I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, like before online multiplayer, like that was the thing that you would do. For like games like that in particular. You basically just have to be on the same network. I don't think you necessarily have to connect all the consoles with, wires in that regard, Ethernet cords. But I think it just makes the process a bit easier. Yeah, for real. Master Gladian has left you a type null. If only Master Gladian knew that he had left me a shiny type null eventually. Maybe someday. At the very least, these gift hunts in Ultra Moon are not full odds, which will indeed make it a bit more bearable. And we got a Hone Edge in the chat for the PCG players. You know what? I like Hone Edge. Let's get it. Nope, X2. Hey, nice swords. Nice swords, Brian. You want to cross? GG's easy. Yep, that's literally us right now. Yep, that's a little more accurate. If only there was like a, you could make the beach roll face the other way as well. I don't question it. If you weren't like this, I would be offended. If you weren't like this, I'd be like, yo, something's wrong with Brian. Yo, I know you don't play Pogo anymore, and I haven't actually checked the chat to see who got a Shendo or not, but did you see they just gave away, like, Hundo Mewtwo's to everyone? It just makes me think of all the fucking raid passes wasted to get NSPOSs. And then Scopely's like, you know what? It's giving, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't keep up with, like, obviously, who's the number one counter or raid attacker or any of that stuff at this point, but I did see a comment on a video mentioning that Mewtwo Y is like the number one psychic, obviously, the number two ghost, and like in the top 5 for electric and ice as well, just based on the moveset and the fact that Mewtwo Y is just so overpowered. So you can effectively, you know, have 2 Hundo Mewtwo's. One of them has the psychic, you know, one of each charge move, one psychic, one ghost, and then the other one has one electric, one ice. And then you can cover all 4 bases with those 2. Depending on your matchup there. And I thought that was kind of neat. I thought that was pretty neat. Yeah, and especially recently, within the past couple of years, your knowledge of the main series game has just increased so much comparatively. So yeah, you can see it now, you know. You can see that Pogo is just like tap your screen faster. Tap your screen faster, and IVs actually don't matter at all. It's just so much better as a turn-based game. And I do hope they never steer away from that completely. I have heard, like, maybe, like, Centro rumors about Winds and Waves, that it still will be turn-based. Like, they're not going totally toward the, you know, the ZA style of combat. And, you know, don't get me wrong, ZA combat is definitely fun for what it is. For a non-main series game. I know it's, like, technically a main series game, but in my opinion, you can't call a non-turn-based Pokemon game a main series game. I might have skipped that one. Yeah, I did. Whoopsie! Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 150 for type null, and we're 4737 for charmander. And 2 non-shinies. Yeah, I'll probably have time to get to 4750. And then we will call it a day. Oh, I feel like I'm shrimping, bro. Posture check in chat. Oh, goodness. Oops. Did the thingy play? I fuck around and found out. Oh, yeah! Why didn't it play? That was weird. Interesting.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay, well that worked. Alright, maybe it was just, maybe it had something to do with me unplugging my thing. So for the good boy thing to work, you have to put something after it. I believe you tried that earlier. You gotta put some sort of, character string after the space in order for that to work. No, you're not. No. You're definitely not. You're a smart man. I mean, 45 is not that bad. No need to Monka S me, chatbot. What about Reese? How much of a good boy is Reese today? I wonder. Oh, speaking of good boys, we got a doc spawn in chat. 29! That's Reese on most days. Alrighty, let's do 5 more Charmander encounters. There you go, GG's. Nice cap. Alright, last encounter of the stream here for each. Let's get some shiny luck in the chat. Alright, let's see them both at the same time. And not shiny X2. Alright, well, we made some serious progress today. Honestly, in 2 hours, 150 Charmanders and 164 type nulls. Technically 154, because I did 10 to test. But yeah, you know, no shinies today, but nevertheless, good stream, productive stream. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. Thanks for being here. I forget what that sound command is called, too. I think it's actually WAH at the end. I think that's the only difference there. It's been a hot minute since some of these have been used, that's for sure. Alright, chat. Thank you. That's pretty much how I feel right now. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for being here. We are going to send it over to Detective Mocha today. Looks like they just achieved Twitch Partner, which is amazing and an awesome achievement. So let's go say hey and congrats to Detective Mocha, another fellow shiny hunter in the Pokemon community. Can I do a raid from here? Yeah, looks like I can. Perfect. Alright, feel free to use the raid messages as well. I will let you guys know on Discord when I stream next via the going live notification. And I will look forward to seeing you at the next one. Thank you for the have fun at the LAN party. I shall. I will plan to do that very thing. But if you are on YouTube or TikTok, be sure to follow me on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, follow me on the others as well. There's my link tree as well. Be sure to click that. But I will see you guys later. Let's go say hey and congrats to Detective Mocha. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. Okay, bye.